Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the morning breaking news show, where we give you your daily dose of news every morning or afternoon or whichever one comes first. We give you the news. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. Um, Here where we give you the breaking news, we give you the headline news stories. We break them down and bring you the truth. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that like button as you guys tune in. Get us some algorithm. Hit that like button, people. Don't forget to hit that join button when you get exclusive content, people. You know what I'm saying? The breakdown on these celebrities and what's going on in Hollywood and the different rituals that take place in Babylon. We give you those breakdowns and also the exclusive content of the Illuminati Radio podcast. All of that is for members only. You know what I'm saying? Also, you get first dibs on exclusive merchandise, Illuminati Radio coffee mugs, Illuminati Radio t-shirts, and such things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you will be supporting the ministry. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that join button and support this ministry today. Make sure you tap on them like button, people. Give me 1 second, and I will be ready to give you this news. I got to grab me a cup of coffee first. 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee, and I'll be right with you, people. I'll be right with you. Guess I forgot to make some coffee. I guess I'll do this without coffee then. All right, people. Don't forget, people, we got the Illuminati Radio coffee mugs, Illuminati Radio t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. Just hit that join button, become a member of this channel, a member of this ministry. And you get first dibs on the Illuminati Radio coffee mugs and t-shirts. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this, break this news down real quick so we can get up out of here. I guess we'll start at Alta Zero. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. You know, we got to first start with, you know what I'm saying? What is the Most High God's name? Alexa, Ahayah. What does that mean?
From Quora.com. Ahayah is Phoenician Hebrew for I am.
All right. So you have, sorry, I had the volume down. Let me try this again. Alexa, Ahayah. What does that mean?
From Quora.com. Ahayah is Phoenician Hebrew for I am.
That's the Most High God's name, people. We start the afternoon broadcast out always paying reference, you know what I'm saying, and to the Most High God's name. Alexa, Exodus chapter 3, verse 13. Alexa, Exodus chapter 3, verse 13.
This might answer your question. Exodus 3:13 reads, And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them?
So Moses asked the Most High God a direct question. Moses asked the Most High God his name. A direct question. Now let's see if the Most High answered him with a direct answer. Alexa, Exodus chapter 3, verse 14.
This might answer your question. Exodus 3:14 reads, And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you.
So I am. And what is I am? Alexa, Ahayah. What does that mean?
From Quora.com. Ahaya is Phoenician Hebrew for I am.
So Ahaya is Phoenician Hebrew for I am. Or I am translated in Hebrew is Ahaya. So now you know the Most High God's name. Stop calling on these pagan gods that get you no results. Alright. Now we got that out the way. Let's go ahead and get to this news. Make sure you guys tap on them like buttons. People tap on those like buttons. Get us in them algorithms. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And for more exclusive content or support this ministry, simply hit that join button and become a member. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to the news. Alexa, give me Al Jazeera News podcast.
Playing Al Jazeera news updates from Amazon Music. Here's the latest episode. Zelensky visits Paris for talks. Portugal day of mourning.
It's Bertsky, baby, and I know you're in North Carolina, which means I know
Alexa, pause. Oh, that sounds like a whack broadcast that Al Jazeera is coming up with. Let's go ahead and skip over that. Let's see if 1010 Wins got commercials. Alexa, give me 1010 Wins. Alexa, 1010 Wins.
1010 wins from Odyssey.
Of 86th Street, you have roadwork slowing you down on the southbound FDR. You hit the trifecta, Whitestone, Throgs Neck, Tri-Bar, all trying to get into the Bronx. A tough task, especially on the Queens side of the northbound Cross Island Parkway and the northbound side of the Clearview, bumper to bumper, Northern Boulevard, up to the foot of the bridge, and the northbound Whitestone Expressway. Terrible. Linden Place, up to the Whitestone Bridge. Traffic sponsored by Morgan & Morgan. Andre Ferro, 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM.
Downy Rinse and Refresh.
Alexa, pause. Oh, Lord, they got more commercials in a little bit. Alexa, give me NPR News.
Playing NPR News now from Amazon Music. Here's the latest episode. NPR News, September 4th, 2025, 11 a.m. EDT.
This message comes from Carvana. Why spend time wondering what your car is worth? Instantly track its value on Carvana Value Tracker. Answer a few quick questions and stay up to speed on your car's value. Track your car's value at Carvana.com.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Corva Coleman. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is now testifying before the Senate Banking Committee. Critics allege Kennedy has badly interfered with federal health agencies and compromised scientific work. He also helped dismiss the new director for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention last week after she'd only been on the job for a month. But former CDC Director Susan Menard published an opinion piece today in the Wall Street Journal. She says she was forced out because she refused to agree with Kennedy's demand that she compromise scientific principles. At today's hearing, Oregon Democratic Senator Ron Wyden asked Kennedy about her statement.
An opportunity to call her a liar if you say that you didn't do it, but I'd like to see you respond to this.
No, I did not say that to her. And I never had a private meeting with her. So there are witnesses to every meeting that we have, and all of those witnesses will say, I never said that.
So she's lying today to the American people in the Wall Street Journal?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Earlier in the hearing, Senator Wyden called Kennedy a liar. President Trump is appealing a ruling by a federal judge. The judge determined Trump's recent deployment of National Guard troops to Los Angeles was illegal. From Cap Radio, Laura Fitzgerald reports.
California Governor Gavin Newsom had sued the Trump administration for deploying the National Guard to Los Angeles this summer. U.S. District Judge Charles R. Breyer heard the case over a 3-day bench trial in August and ruled on Tuesday that the deployment was illegal. He said the troops broke the law, prohibiting the military from engaging in domestic law enforcement by setting security perimeters and traffic blockades. The ruling was stayed until September 12th, allowing the Trump administration time to appeal. Now that it has, the case heads to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. For NPR News, I'm Laura Fitzgerald in Sacramento.
Food giant Campbell says new tariffs are accounting for a growing share of its costs. The company expects to offset these in part by raising prices. Campbell's is particularly affected by President Trump's tariffs on steel and aluminum needed to make cans for soups. NPR's Alina Selyuk has more.
Campbell says tariffs are expected to account for about 4% of its cost of goods sold over the next fiscal year. That's hundreds of millions of dollars in costs. The company says it faces tariffs on various products. One is Rayo's pasta sauce, which relies on imports from Italy. And the big one is steel used for soup cans. President Trump has added a new 50% tariff on steel, and Campbell's executives say there's simply not a way to source the needed amount of steel in the United States, so they have to import this key raw material. The company expects to cover these new costs in part by negotiating with suppliers, improving productivity, finding other cost savings, but also, quote, surgical and responsible price increases. Alina Seliuk, NPR News.
On Wall Street, the Dow is up more than 130 points.
Alexa,
You're
pause.
listening.
Alexa, give me 10 wins.
10-10 wins from Odyssey.
Doses of LSD reduced moderate to severe anxiety, with benefits lasting up to 3 months. Dr. Dan Carlin says the pool of patients who could benefit from this is huge.
It's a massive population of people, many of whom are walking around with symptoms of moderate or even severe anxiety, not knowing that this is something that is potentially clinically treatable or is a topic of clinical attention.
The drug maker behind the study, MindMed, plans to run bigger trials and seek FDA approval. If approved, LSD would join other psychedelics like MDMA that are now being studied for conditions like PTSD and depression. Well, known as the designer to revolutionize Italian ready-to-wear fashion, Giorgio Armani has died at the age of 91.
Despite being one of the biggest names in fashion, Giorgio Armani told CBS News that he always worried no one would like his next collection.
Sono terrorizzato.
I'm terrified, he said. But the designer who made the cover of Time magazine had no reason to be. He was a hit with the public and popular with filmmakers, designing clothing for well over 100 feature films, including Richard Gere's suave suits in American Gigolo.
Tried them on, and I just, that was the beginning of me getting into that character, was actually his clothes.
And while Armani started out designing clothes, his multi-billion-dollar empire would eventually extend far beyond fashion to include luxury goods and services.
That's Matt Piper reporting. Armani missed Milan Fashion Week just back in June due to an undisclosed condition. He was planning a major event for his fashion house's 50th anniversary this month. Wins News Time, 12:07. The death toll in that massive earthquake in Afghanistan
Alexa,
has now...
pause. We're gonna have to do Giorgio Armani's unaliving, people. Members only. After this broadcast, we'll be in the members only. Alexa, press play. Alexa, resume.
200. A 6.0 magnitude quake struck in the mountainous and remote eastern portion of the country on Sunday night, leveling villages and trapping people under rubble. A spokesperson for the Taliban says the rescue and search efforts are continuing and that tents have been set up for people and the delivery of first aid and emergency supplies is ongoing. Portugal is observing a national day of mourning today after an iconic streetcar derailed in Lisbon, killing at least 17 people and leaving behind a chaotic scene.
The streetcar packed with passengers suddenly hurtling down the hill at around 6 p.m. Wednesday evening, smashing into a building, say eyewitnesses. In video of the aftermath shared on social media, that streetcar badly destroyed. Emergency crews then working to rescue those trapped inside. At least 20 people injured, including a 3-year-old child.
That's correspondent Tom Sufi Burridge. Officials in Lisbon haven't confirmed the cause of the derailment. Lisbon City Council has halted operations of 3 other famous streetcars in the city while immediate inspections are carried out. We've got sunny skies. It's
Alexa, pause. All right, people. I guess ain't no news this afternoon, people. But we do have some satanic celebrity news. Giorgio Armani. I gotta break that thing down. All you members, we'll be back. We're going to close out this, and then we're going to rejoin the private, members only. We got to break down this Giorgio Armani unaliving. We got to go into that, people. We're going to be going to that. Give us like 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll be back in the members only section to break down that Giorgio Armani. All right, people, make sure you guys tap on them like buttons, people. Tap on those like buttons if you haven't done so already. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. on your notification bells. I think that's it. Yeah, turn on your notification bells. And if you want to get that exclusive content, then simply hit that join button. Simply hit that join button, people. We'll be right back. We're going to close out this broadcast, and we'll be right back for the members only to break down this Giorgio Armani. Be right back. Be right back, people. Be right back. Giorgio Armani coming right up. Give me like 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll be back in the members only section to all you members.